Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Smack, smack.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll manage only a couple. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, computer. Here we go.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He gets this complete to Dulcich.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Xavier Woods there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 by 6. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready? Go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
Hey, check that. Street. Get it. Rocco 80. Check out.
Play action now. It's Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on. Get up.
They'll go play action with Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Reynolds is the motion man here. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Got a man. It's Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
17 yards that time for number 17.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go, set. Cut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Red, cycle.
They'll motion over Thielen.
Cut, cut.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run with Hubbard. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. To throw is Young. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
1st and 10. A run, it's P-Rock. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Back to throw is Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
19 Tigers. Go.
Here's P-Rock. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready?
They'll throw. It's Nix. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Broncos 10, Panthers nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's P-Rock. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
70 range, 70. Come on, set.
To throw is Nix. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Young hands it to Hubbard. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game that carry. It's 2nd down. On play action, Young to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there.
At the 26-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They send Sutton in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. On the carry is P-Rock. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, this is P-Rock. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
2nd down. Nix. That's taken in by the running back, P-Rock. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Thielen.
Check, huh?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Get ready. Red, yellow. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50 series.
They'll go. Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
Young quickly out to Leggett. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, second in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 13-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Young. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
On the ready.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Hubbard. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go. The Panthers will cut it to a 2-point lead. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win.